Hello, and welcome to day 20, 21 Days of Presence. I'm Adrienne Elise. Wow, here we are. We've made it almost all the way through this interesting transitional time between the seasons as we move into the equinox on Saturday and the new moon in Aries on Monday. So now we're starting to feel this sun coming into a conjunction with Mercury. And this is really important because Mercury took that very powerful retrograde in Leo, opposite of Aquarius, where Mars took its retrograde. And when Mercury and the sun come together, we have an opportunity to try to get a little bit of a grip or understanding on what's going on, who are we, and what's happening in our reality. So there is a lining up when the sun and Mercury come together after Mercury retrograde. It is a completion of that information. So Mercury went retrograde in August in the sign of Leo, and now is hanging out with the sun as they're about to move in to the sign of Libra, and that marks the equinox. So the equinoxes and the solstices are really potent times because, especially equinox, it's like the whole center of the earth is lining up with the center of the galaxy. And it's something that happens for all of us on the whole planet and at the same time. And so it's something that can really bring us together. So I hope you'll consider joining me for the group session, intuitive group session on Saturday night. And that's at 7 p.m. in Mountain Standard Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. on the East Coast, 9 p.m. or 6 p.m. on the West Coast, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. So with this Mercury Sun coming up together as they make this momentous shift into the sign of Libra, we are getting some information and clarity about what this whole last season is about. And Mercury wants to understand and make sense in every reality. And the sun is, who are we? It's our identity. And we are definitely, this is part of what we've talked about, why this time has been so potent, because it's like this ego death, everything breaking down in our life that isn't in alignment with the truth of who we are. And of course, that's not very comfortable while it's happening. But it is the time that we're in, and we're trying to clear out the old here with Saturn squaring in Chiron and come into who we really are. So that's what these next few days are about, is kind of coming out of this chaotic transitional energy and starting to make sense of what's happened over this last few months and this ongoing transitional energy and adjustment year of 2018. So pay attention, because we've still got Saturn trine Uranus, and we've got that, we're still feeling the Mars square Uranus. And so we've got Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, is bringing us higher dimensional information, synchronicities, things trying to line up. And that's kind of a sweet energy with the Sun-Mercury conjunction. Now that's what's making this, part of what's making this full moon in Aries on Monday so potent, because the sun and Mercury are together directly opposite from the moon. Of course, that's what a full moon is when the sun and the moon are opposite exactly in the zodiac. And the moon is hanging out there with Chiron in square to Saturn. So the sun and Mercury and Saturn and Chiron and the moon in a T-square at the beginning degrees of these cardinal signs. So it's about new beginnings and leaving the past behind, especially with that Saturn square Chiron, and moving into a whole new season after such a potent time of eclipses and retrogrades over these last few months. So it's a great time to just center and ground out and allow yourself to receive the messages and make sense of what this has really been about for you, kind of coming out of the chaotic energy and into the gift of what this all has been. And that's, now we're coming off of this Mars square Uranus. It's been exact for this last 4 or 5 days. And that's the third hit of this Mars square Uranus. It started back in May. And so that's when we get the gift of it. That's when we get to understand, okay, so how do we move forward in this new age, in this new time, in these different energies? And that means some major adjustments, which is coming back to the whole energy of 2018. And so let's just take a minute to tap in and make the most of this energies. I'm feeling a beautiful completion, and coming up, we're at day 20. We have one more day, and then if you can join me for that group session, it'll be a great culmination of this experience on Saturday night, and then the full moon activation on Monday night. So a great way to come together and really feel the power of these soul groups activating, and that you're not alone, and we're all going through this together. So let's go ahead and just tap in and take advantage of this moment right here, right now. Go ahead and just feel the earth under you, sinking into this present moment. Taking a few deep breaths, breathing into your heart, recognizing how, as if you've been a part of these videos every day, building our own universe, our own electromagnetic field, stronger and stronger, more pure and clean, and this beautiful place to come back to throughout our day as things are happening and as we need it. Kind of pop back into this peace and presence. And that's the gift of this work that you've been doing. And also, tapping into this Mars square Uranus, what is your new way of moving forward? And maybe this has something to do with it, claiming your peace in this time of chaos on the planet. So just go ahead and take a few deep breaths and feel yourself arrive, just sinking deeper and deeper into the earth, putting down a root system, coming into that communication with Mother Earth, Goddess Gaia, our home. So many light workers have this programming that you're not welcome here on the planet. We don't want you. We don't want your kind. We don't want all that healing and light and harmony. And so there's always interesting energies affecting the root chakra. So just go ahead and take your magic sword, cut all those away, sinking deeper and deeper into the earth, feeling yourself arriving right here, right now. Home. The key actually to being home and feeling at home on this planet is this activated energetic field where you're actually home in your own cosmic bubble. And this can take you through whatever changes are coming your way as you remember and take 5 minutes here and there to come back to this place. So just feel yourself claiming this home, this peace, and this presence. This is one of the most powerful things we can claim. The very first most important step to our spiritual autonomy and freedom from all contractual arrangements around our soul energetics and power has to do with coming home in our own energetic field. And then, that seems to really help coming home into a communication with the earth. And just feel yourself moving into still point, this one point, this part of you that is outside of polarity in your heart, coming into still point. And just take a few deep breaths, breathing in air, light, and prana, filling your aura and noticing the benefit of this work that you've been doing. Just taking this little bit of time to clear your space and claim it for yourself. Whatever energies are out there, just ask them to step aside for 5 minutes. You'll be back. You can take them back if you would like. But for right now, just give yourself this now moment, the gift, the greatest gift you can give yourself as a light worker on planet Earth right now. And which is also a gift for the whole planet and this whole experience that we're in. So just feel that loving gratitude, communion and connection with Mother Earth, heart frequency resonance. Just enjoy this peace that's all your own. You are in charge of this. And just claim that for yourself. Whatever's going on out there will be there. But now you're concerned with the peace and presence that's going on within. Feel yourself coming into that harmonic resonance with the incredible power that holds all of the planets in their perfect movement and their perfect cycles, this force of the universe, this vital force, and just come into that harmonic resonance right here, right now. You are at home in the cosmos, in your energetic field, and traveling with our beautiful Mother Earth. Just go ahead and enjoy this connection, this peace, and this presence. Patting yourself on the back for the work you've done in allowing yourself to create this for yourself. Harmonize everything that's happening through these times. And just stay here as long as you would like, but when you're ready, go ahead and complete your meditation. Well, thank you so much for joining me for day 20 of 21 days of presence. I look forward to a powerful culmination of this time as we step confidently and grounded in peace into this next chapter. And we can only do that when we work together in this way. So thank you so much for being here and being a part of this 21 days of presence. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for 21 days, for day 21 of 21 days of presence. Until then, I'm Adrienne Elise. Namaste.